it's Snacks and welcome back to my channel. Alright, continuing Game of Thrones, we're down to our last 3 episodes. By the time I post this, I'm already doing my best to post 3 episodes of Game of Thrones a week, just so we can get caught up. And honestly, I feel like sometimes 2 is just a bit slower pace. The problem is with a series like Game of Thrones, which is already done, and it can be overwhelming if you don't take it one step at a time, is that each episode is an hour long. Which, you know, we probably wouldn't have noticed if we were caught up to date with the series and you have to do a new episode just every week. But because it's like all in one sitting, someone can get overwhelmed. That someone is me. But anyway, going back, so we're gonna get started with episode 8, and I can't help but notice in the thumbnail, that we now have Oberyn and the Mountain fighting, because Oberyn is Tyrion's champion in the trial by combat at the end of the court, when he just had enough of everyone always judging him, belittling him, and just not, you know, putting the blame on him. So this is crazy because I really want Oberyn to win, but he's up against the Mountain. So how's that gonna work? Anyway, we also have at the very last at the very end of the last episode, Lord Peter Baelish, or Littlefinger, pushed off Aunt Lysa and made her fly. And not only that, he kind of kiss Sansa. It was just so weird. That whole thing is weird, and I wonder how it's gonna move forward. So, with that said, let's just get started with episode 8, Game of Thrones. 3, 2, 1, go. What is this? What's happening here? Oh, it's where Gilly is at. Oh my god.
The reins of Castamere.
You fucking deaf! Go on, gets every fucking time. Listen, you can.
Oh! The Bear and the Maiden Fair!
There's a man with an ear. Too bad you got a hangnail for a cock. First time I saw your breeches down, I thought you were a unit. You've seen it, girls. Like a baby snail peeking out of his shell.
Your baby was crying this morning.
Wake me up.
You hear me?
Yes.
Got anything to say?
I'm sorry he woke you up.
I don't care if you're sorry.
Keep that baby quiet.
Don't you ever touch him.
Little wildling bitch. You should have stayed with your own kind.
You know, it's ironic that she's the wildling, but they're acting like this.
It's just an hour, you dumb bitch.
No, it's not.
It's a calling. Oh my god, they're gonna get attacked! No, this one I don't mind them killing. The people here, I don't mind the wildlings killing. Ew, the blood got on the well. Oh, even the cannibals are here. Can't say I mind. Oh, shucks. Oh, she has a, oh, look at the blood. She has a heart after all. Well, I bet she does. She does naman talaga.
You couldn't have known.
Of course I could have known.
We were raiding the villages close by.
We just cower in here while they slaughter our brothers.
Brothers had orders to stay at Castle Black.
Oh, so it's all right then. Blackjack and kegs and Molly chopped to pieces because they brought the rule.
As if I cut their throats myself.
No, they're still alive though, Sam.
I thought all of you was dead. You went up north with Mormont and no one came back. Not for ages, but then you did.
She survived Craster, and he was the worst shit I've ever met. She survived the long march to the wall. She survived a White Walker, for fuck's sake. She might have got out.
She has luck on her side, and all the gods are like rooting for her, I bet.
Mance and his army must be close.
100,000. And there's what? 105 of us left.
You counting Blackjack, kegs and Molly? 102.
I'll do 102 men stop 100,000.
Whoever dies lost. Be a good lad and burn the rest of us. Once I'm done with this world, I don't want to come back.
I like this group. It's important to have a group where everyone believes you. In this case, it's the White Walkers. No one believes that they exist. Ooh, who are these? Oh, it's the Unsullied. Why are you staring? Don't stare. Ayun, she caught you.
You think he was spying on you? No, not spying. But you were not, Dothraki.
Oh, she's fixing her hair.
What matters? Grey Worm isn't interested. None of the Unsullied care what's under our clothes.
He was interested. I believe he was interested.
When the slavers castrate the boys, did they take all of it?
All of it.
The pillar and the stones?
The pillar and the stones.
I don't know, Your Grace.
Haven't you ever wondered?
Yes, Your Grace.
Dany is such a liberated queen. She's like, you should check it out.
Do imagini Paolo Belejo.
Aww.
The lessons you give I in common tongue, these are precious to I.
To me.
To me.
I don't remember teaching you the word precious.
Jorah the Andal, he teaches I.
Listen.
He teaches me this word.
Do you remember the name you were given at birth?
Oh.
I remember nothing, only Unsullied.
When they cut you, do you remember that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry they did that to you.
Why? Why sorry?
It's a terrible thing to do to a boy.
If the masters never cut me, I never am Unsullied. I never stand in the plaza of pride.
I never met you.
When Daenerys Stormborn orders us to kill the masters. I never am chosen to lead the Unsullied. I never meet Miss Sunday from the island of North.
Oh, I love the Grey Worm. I love his thought process on that because I share in that sentiment with my own life.
I am sorry, for today. I am sorry.
Oh. You just apologize and you're saying you're glad you saw her. Ano ba? But I think they like each other. And that was probably a slight confession on both parties.
Kraken. Wrong. As long as they're in the sea. When you take them out of the water, no bones. They collapse under their proud weight and slump into a heap of nothing. You'd think they'd know that. Unfortunately, they're not very bright. What do you tell them?
Theon Greyjoy, son of Balon, heir to the Iron Islands.
And what are you really?
Reek.
Are you sure? You do look very much like a lord. Formidable, proud.
I can't wait for this guy today.
Hang in the ground. Remember what you are and what you're not. Bring me Moat Cailin.
These must be Stark's men, though, the one on the ground already. Is he gonna see his sister? At least. Oh man, the sister's not there!
I'm Kenning, commander of this garrison. And you say you're Theon Greyjoy?
Yes.
And why should I believe that?
I was born on pike to Balon Greyjoy, his third and last living son. I am your prince. I swear it by the drowned god. What is dead may never die.
And if you were my prince, why are you marching with the Bolton army?
Lord Bolton took me captive after Winterfell. He has sent me to treat with you in good faith as your fellow Ironborn.
What does Lord Bolton want?
You are fading from sickness. You are badly outnumbered, and you're hundreds of miles from the sea. Lord Bolton implores you to protect your men and abandon this fortress you can no longer hold. Do this, and he will be just and fair with you as he has been with me.
No! He hasn't been just and fair with you, though!
My own father, your king, surrendered years ago to Robert Baratheon. I watched him bend the knee. There was no shame there. He fought with honor, as did you. Sorry, I didn't hear.
Oh!
No shame. Fought with honor. Only a whipped dog would speak this way.
Oh, he's right, though.
Are you a woman, boy?
You don't know.
The Ironborn will not surrender. You go tell your master that. Theon Greyjoy, or whoever the fuck you are. Where in hell are you muttering?
Oh!
If we yield, we live. Is that what it says on this paper here?
Yes.
No, dude!
Raise the white flag and open the gates. We're going home.
You've been licking Tywin Lannister's boots so long, it's a wonder your tongue's not black.
Lord,
and when John Arryn named you Master of Coin, no one cared. Always been a grubby job. Why not let a grubby man do it?
Lady Arryn's predilections were her own affair. Her death is our affair.
Who is this?
Suicide shattered us all.
Who are these people? Sorry.
She was an odd fish. Everyone knew that. Suicide. She adored that boy of hers.
My lady wasn't meant for a world as brutal as ours.
We were told there was a witness, a girl.
A niece of yours, I believe.
A girl with no learning and scattered wits, I assure you she would be of no help.
We'd like to speak with her.
Uh-oh.
Let me fetch her.
No need. We prefer to hear her testimony unadulterated.
I think Sansa's gonna protect him. Just because she knew what Lady Arryn is like as well.
Fear from us. Or him. Lord Baelish here is your uncle. Your name is Elaine. Perhaps you would feel more comfortable if Lord Baelish left the room.
My lady.
I wasn't asking you.
He can stay.
Speak up, girl. You're not a damn kitchen mouse. Tell us what you saw.
Sorry, Lord Baelish. I have to tell the truth. I'll tell you everything.
My name's not Elaine. It's Sansa Stark, eldest daughter of Lord Eddard Stark.
Okay.
Lord Royce, we met when you came to Winterfell. You were escorting your son Sir Waymar to the wall.
Stark? You tell lies right to my face, you little worm.
Lord Baelish has told many lies, all to protect me. Since my father was executed, I have been a hostage.
Oh my God, what's gonna happen?
A plaything for Joffrey to torture or Queen Cersei to torment. They beat me, they humiliated me, they married me to the imp. I had no friends in King's Landing except one. He saved me.
What?
Smuggled me away when he had the chance.
But he, girl,
he knew
though.
I'd be safe here in the Eyrie. My own blood, my Aunt Lysa. The Lannisters have friends everywhere, even the Vale. He made me swear not to tell anyone my true name.
Your secret is safe with us, my lady.
Your father grew up right here in these halls. We hunted together many times.
Tell us what happened to your aunt, Sansa.
She always loved Lord Baelish. She told me herself. From the moment he arrived at the gates of Riverrun, a boy of 8, carrying everything he owned in a little sack, she confessed to me she never loved Lord Arryn. She did as her father commanded, as so many of us have. When the gods finally allowed her to be with Lord Baelish, she was so happy for a time. My aunt was a jealous lady. She was terrified that Lord Baelish didn't love her anymore, that he would abandon her for a younger woman. One day, she saw him kiss me.
Ooh, she did tell the truth.
On the cheek, Lord Royce, nothing more. Lord Baelish is my uncle now, in truth, by marriage. He's always been so kind to me.
No, that's a lie, though. I think she's gonna say at the very end, now I owe you nothing. Something like that.
He tried to reason with her, promised her she was the only one he had ever loved, but she stepped through those doors and she was...
It's not your fault, sweet girl. It's not your
Ugh, so annoying, that smile. Oh, she's gonna look at Peter. Man, what a performance by Sansa, though.
Time for Robin to leave the nest.
I think he just wants Robin to die in battle. That's why he's doing this. Because he probably knows that Robin's not gonna survive. Wow, the masters are getting a proper burial.
So Barristan.
Yes?
Oh.
Who sent you?
The hand of the king. That's what that means, right? The hand of the king. Barristan, you better not backstab Dany, I swear to God. I hope he tells Dany. I hope he's loyal to Dany.
Sir Barristan, Sir Jorah, have I forgotten a council meeting? No.
Ooh, he's showing it. Let's go, Sir Barristan. Or maybe it's a trick. Maybe it's part of the game.
A royal pardon, signed by Robert Baratheon.
Oh, it's Jorah's. The kid gave him Jorah's letter from way back.
You spied on her. Who gave you this? Does it matter?
Oh, Shoxy. I think you should just be honest with Dany, Jorah. Tell her the truth.
Have you told her? I wanted to tell you first, rather than go behind your back.
Very honorable. That's
Let me
admirable.
speak with her in private. You'll never be alone with her again.
But I don't trust Jorah, though. I don't trust Sir Barristan, though. Sorry, not Jorah. Oh no, it's gonna happen.
Why did the usurper pardon you?
If we could speak alone.
No. Speak to me here. Explain it to me.
Who do you think sent this to Marine? This is the work of Tywin Lannister. He wants to divide us.
That's true, but it's still, you know, it's still something that really happened.
The year we met. Why were you pardoned? Unless you're saying this document was forged?
It is not forged.
Why then?
I sent letters to Varys, the spy master of King's Landing.
What was the content of these letters?
Information.
What information?
When you and Viserys arrived in Pentos, his plan to marry you to Khal Drogo. When you were married, when your brother died.
You told them I was carrying Drogo's child? Yes or no?
Khaleesi.
Don't call me that. Did you tell them I was carrying Drogo's child?
Yes.
That wine merchant tried to poison me because of your information.
I stopped you from drinking his wine.
Because you knew it was poisoned.
I suspected.
You betrayed me from the first.
Forgive me.
But he...
I never meant. Please, Khaleesi, forgive
You sold my secrets to the man who killed my father
I have
and stole
protected
my
you,
brother's throne.
fought
You
for
want
you,
me to
killed for
forgive you.
I mean, isn't it obvious that he really is devoted to you now?
Love, how can you say that to me? Any other man now would have you executed, but you, I do not want you in my city, dead or alive. Go back to your masters in King's Landing. Collect your pardon, if you can.
Daenerys, please.
Don't ever presume to touch
I mean, Dany! I just hope no one's gonna backstab Dany at all. Even Sir Barristan. Jorah, we kind of already knew he was really devoted to her, but I was worried about Jorah being having clouded judgment because he was in love with Dany. Ay, nako, Dany! I don't know if that was the right choice.
Moat Cailin is yours, father.
Ay. Dreadfort.
Walk with me.
I hate the Boltons.
No.
Unimportant. A cripple, a young boy. None of the northern lords have seen them. Dead, most likely. Most of the Ironborn have fled the north. Now more will follow. Thanks to you. Tell me what you see.
Moors, fields, hills.
Tell me what you see.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Not nothing. The north.
Sorry, I was wrong too.
Right, 700 miles that way, you're still in the north. 400 miles that way. 300 miles that way. The north is larger than the other 6 kingdoms combined. And I am the warden of the north. The north is mine. Now tell me, what is your name?
I'm not happy watching this scene.
Snow.
No, not Ramsey Snow.
Ramsey Bolton.
Open it. From this day until your last day, you are Ramsey, son of Roose Bolton, warden of the north.
You honor me. I swear I will uphold your name and your tradition. I will be worthy of you, father.
Ugh! I hate this scene. I'm annoyed. Oh man, they're marching on to Winterfell. I hate this.
First time I saw you, you were just a child. Girl from the north come to the capital for the first time. You're not a child any longer. Why did you help me?
Ah, here we go. We're gonna know the truth.
Through the moon door if they found you guilty.
That's not an answer.
They'd have executed you. What would they have done with me?
I don't know.
Ooh, she was looking out after herself?
Better to gamble on the man you know than the strangers you don't. And you think you know me?
No.
I know what you want.
Do you?
What? Oh, I think Sansa's starting to get freaked out with Peter Baelish.
You should have let me burn it.
It's a flea bite.
That flea bite's got you walking a lot slower than you used to.
Well, we won't have to walk too much further.
You really think my aunt will pay for me?
Aye, she'll pay.
Oh, she's dead now, though.
Doesn't matter. You're her blood.
Who would pass the bloody gate?
The bloody Hound, Sandor Clegane, and his traveling companion, Arya Stark, niece of your lady Lysa Arryn.
Then I offer my condolences. Lady Arryn died.
But Sansa's there!
3 days ago.
Arya just laughed like, oh well. Bad luck for you, Hound.
Don't worry about your death. Worry about your life. Take charge of your life for as long as it lasts. That is what it means to be Lord of the Vale.
What is this? What's with the outfit change, Sansa?
Wine always helps.
Oh, here we go! Tyrion's time!
Thank you for it. Trial by combat. Deciding a man's guilt or innocence in the eyes of the gods by having 2 other men hack each other to pieces tells you something about the gods. How much longer?
But you guys are the one practicing it, so...
You think Oberyn has a chance?
Let's go, Oberyn!
You don't get a name like that unless you're deadly, right? Never seen him fight. Oh, he's going to die. I'm going to die. Oberyn believes in himself. That's putting it mildly. What's the punishment for regicide? Drawing and quartering? Hanging? Breaking at the wheel? Beheading. Seems rather ordinary. And he was my nephew as well. So what is that? Fratricide is brothers. Filicide is sons. Nepoticide, that's the one. Matricide, patricide, infanticide, suicide. There's no kind of killing that doesn't have its own word. Cousins. Cousins. You're right. There is no word for cousin killing.
Cousin killing.
Do you remember Cousin Orson? Orson Lannister? Wet nurse dropped him on his head. Left him simple. Simple? To sit all day in the garden, crushing beetles with a rock.
I love them.
Nothing made him happy.
These 2 brothers.
You think being tormented from birth would have given you some affinity for the afflicted?
On the contrary, laughing at another person's misery was the only thing that made me feel like everyone else.
The joke wore thin, though.
For you, we drifted away.
I had other interests.
Jamie, why do you love Cersei? I don't get it.
I was curious. Why was he smashing all those beetles? What did he get out of it? First thing I did was ask him, Orson, why are you smashing all those beetles? Give me an answer. Smash the beetles. Smurf them! Go! I wasn't deterred. I was the smartest person I knew, certainly I had the wherewithal to unravel the mysteries that lay at the heart of a moron. So, I went to Maester Valaric's library.
Valaric tried to touch me once.
Turns out, far too much has been written about great men, and not nearly enough about morons. There was something happening there. His face was like the page of a book, written in a language I didn't understand, but he wasn't mindless. He had his reasons. And I became possessed with knowing what they were. I began to spend inordinate amounts of time watching him. I would eat my lunch in the garden, chewing my mutton to the music of coo. Every day, until that mule kicked him in the chest and killed him.
What?
So what do you think? Why did he do it? What was it all about?
Let's go! Cersei looks so pretty, I have to admit. They do such a good job with her. Oh my god, Alfred, let's go!
I like to move around.
You could at least wear a helmet. You shouldn't drink before a fight.
You learned this during your years in the fighting pits. I always drink before a fight.
It could get you killed. It could get me killed.
Today is not the day I die.
Yes, let's go, Alfred! Today is not the day I die. Oh, so he's gonna win.
I'm going to kill that.
In the sight of gods and men, we gather to
Ooh, that's so pretty. Look at that.
the guilt or innocence of this
Wait, wasn't that a scene in House of the Dragon?
Lannister. May the mother grant them mercy. Father, give them such justice as they deserve. And may the warrior guide the hand of our champion.
Tywin was like, just get it started. Oh, Oberyn! Kinikilig ako sa'yo.
Don't leave me alone in this world.
Never.
Oh, Oberyn! Woo! Let's go, baby!
Have they told you who I am?
Some dead man.
I am the brother of Elia Martell.
Ooh, let's go.
Do you know why I've come all the way to this stinking shit pile of a city? For you? You murdered her. You killed her children. Say it now and we can make this quick.
Let's go, Oberyn! Come on, come on, come on!
You killed her children.
Wow, look at you! Oh no! Oh no! Oberyn, get stand up! Oh man, Arya's getting nervous. I'm getting nervous too. Ay!
You killed her children!
Oh, shucks! Let's go, Oberyn! Do it with the head, though.
You're dying. No, you can't die yet. You haven't confessed.
No, Oberyn, don't play with it anymore!
Say it!
No!
Elia Martell.
Ah!
I killed her children. Then I smashed their heads in like this.
Oh, shit!
Gods have made their will known. Tyrion Lannister.
No! Oh my God!
You're hereby sentenced to death.